This is a TinyFeats Quiet book, and it's filled with educational activities for kids to play with. This book that I've got here is for some older kids, so probably around the kindergarten, grade 1 age. Lots of fine motor skills activities and educational things for them to do, all within this book. But first of all, I want to show you the coolest thing about these books is you can swap out or add in new pages at any time. So you just unhook the binding straps and then thread through new activity pages. So I get a lot of inspiration for these activity pages from Montessori and early childhood development like Reggio and Waldorf, a lot of that stuff. This one here is what I call the mandala builder. So on the back is a pocket that comes with a whole bunch of dots, and then you use the dots to create different pattern sequences, and you tuck the dots within the folds. So purple, green, and white, do that, purple, green, and white. So pattern sequencing is the foundations of math. So it's an early childhood development math activity, but it's also a mindfulness activity. It's incredibly calming and soothing just to sit and stuff the dots and be creative with the different colors, make different shapes, mandalas. This page is a lot of fun. Again, this is one that I don't know that adults understand as much as kids do, but you put this in front of, when I gave it to my daughter when she was 4, she sat there for 20 minutes just stuffing dots, and it was this totally zen, peaceful moment. Notepad and pen. This page doesn't always seem as exciting to adults because we're used to writing on pen and paper, but kids actually love this. These little spiral notebooks inspire their creativity. So they'll write tickets or draw. Whenever we get in the car, this is actually the page that my kids end up playing with the most. It's a lot of fun. So, and then everything is designed to stay inside. On the back of this one, I've also got a little felt letter. This is inspired by the Montessori sandpaper letters, so you encourage the child to trace the shape with their fingers. And then there's also a little phonics activity there, so you teach them that this makes the sound n. So when they're learning to spell out words, it's easier. This is one of my favorite pages, and if there's any teachers, they are instantly drawn to it. It's called a tangram puzzle, and it's an ancient Chinese math puzzle, and these pieces are stuck on here by Velcro. And you can use these pieces to make either the basic square that you just saw, or create things like I will do a little fish for you. It's one of my favorite ones to do. I've got a few little cheats here, but there's, if you Google tangram, there's thousands of different solutions. You can do letters, numbers, boats, cars. There's my little fish. And I also want to show you too, a lot of times there's concern about losing parts to these books. So the way they've been designed with the handles on the outside, anything that's loose falls naturally towards the center of the book. And the friction of the felt helps to keep everything inside. So less chance you'll lose something. See, they're all still there if the child forgets to put it away. And then I've also included the Velcro on this page because it helps to keep just another level of protection. If you ever do need replacement parts though, you can always get a hold of me, and I'm happy to provide them. The square took me about half an hour to figure out the first time, but I've done this a few thousand times, so there it is, the square. This one is another one of my favorite pages and a big hit with kids. It's the memory match game. So you flip over and try and remember where all of the shapes are. Once you find the matching shape, then you move on to the next one. So red dot, let's see if I can, oh, purple square. But because they eventually remember where all of the pieces are, you can unsnap the rows and shuffle them up. So they can go this way, but they can also go that way and put them in a different spot so that it is a new game every time. You got to keep these young ones thinking because that builds good brain muscles. And then back there ready to start again. For umbrella on the back of that one. And then mermaid sequence page. This one is one of the most favorite pages for kids of all age, everywhere from baby to older kids. And you can use it to draw pictures, practice drawing letters. See, there's a letter A there. Draw shapes. I know a little girl who draws little pictures and tells stories along with it. It's so adorable. Kids do the cutest things with these books. They absolutely love them. And then on the back are for rainbow. And inside the book, oh, I forgot to tell you, they come personalized with the child's name on the cover. And then inside the cover, you can also dedicate the book to the child. And it comes with instructions on how to change pages, and then instruction cards for each one of the activity pages that are included in the book. So these books are designed to be keepsakes for kids to pass down to the next generation. Because you can swap out the pages, you can add in new pages as they grow and add on new, more challenging activities. Or you can also just share between siblings or friends. If you have a couple of friends that have books, swap between the two of them. It's a great way to make use of these books. They're also available in different colors. So I have blue, or the aqua blue, dark blue, and then pink. You can check them out at TinyFeats.com.